We have a crap load of snow.
That's one way to say it.
We received a ton of snow this winter, and it was absolutely fabulous. Man, great snowshoeing, great skiing, great tobogganing. It's just been amazing. And now spring is here. And woohoo, yeah. Soon there'll be green grass. I was looking out around our yard here the other day and out the window, and I mean, there's piles of snow that's come off the roof. And I sort of got the idea that maybe if we get a really fast melt, a lot of that snow is going to melt next to the house, and maybe some of it might even run into our basement. And I really didn't want that to happen, so I cranked up the tractor, pulled some snow away, got some paths where the water can run, and now there'll be no challenge at all.
So it's interesting as you say that. Dan said, this could really relate to relationships. And I thought, what do you mean? And yet the more I thought about it, I realized, wow, how often in relationship do we get a pile of things happening? Something that's bothering me about either a relationship or something that's happening in life. And I don't talk about it and allow it to pile up until pretty soon there's a whole bunch of, like the snow that's fallen off the roof. There's a big pile of stuff.
There's a big pile.
That hasn't been talked about. And then if let to not talk about, if the choice isn't to talk about those things, then the basement floods.
It can be a major, major thing then.
Yeah. And yet in relationship, one of the things that I've learned, because I used to be the person that let everything pile up, and what I've learned is that it's easiest for me to talk about things as they come up and not allow them to pile up into those big, big snowbanks. And the other thing that really supported me in that is the understanding that it's not the person that I'm mad at, it's the behavior that I don't like. So for me to say to Dan, you know what, when this happened today, I was really uncomfortable with the way this played out. It wasn't that I was uncomfortable with you or angry with you. It was that this didn't support my process when this was said or when you did these types of things. Here's how I felt when that was going on.
Because the fact is, we love each other, but sometimes we just hate what the other person does.
Yeah.
But it's key to not confuse the two of those things, where we're calling our partner names or cutting them down. And besides that, it's not them. It's always a reflection of something that's going on inside of me. It's my feelings. It's not necessarily what Carol did.
So I'm curious about you. As you look at your life and the snow that's accumulated around you, are you prepared to do something before it all builds up? Are you prepared to stop and communicate when things are not feeling totally comfortable for you? And my challenge for you, and our challenge, I'm thinking are you in on the challenge too? Okay. So our challenge for you, if you choose to accept it, is in the next 24 hours, take a look at what's going on in your life. And if there's one thing that needs to be communicated, I invite you to communicate that to your partner in a very non-threatening way, explaining it from your perspective that, this is what's going on and here's how I'm feeling about it. Do you think that challenge is good enough?
I think one thing is all that you need, and that is it. And with that, just imagine what can happen in your relationship if this becomes a habit where every time you have some kind of an uneasy feeling, you talk about it or resolve it and get rid of that so that you can just feel totally joyous and loving in your relationship. Just imagine that.
Yeah. And imagine that your basement won't be full then. So have fun with it and be totally honest and open with your partner and yourself. Choose one thing that you would like to share that perhaps you would like to see done differently in your relationship, knowing that your intention is to create those imaginings, those totally desired results.
And have fun.
Yeah.